Alright guys, I'm gonna do a more of a DVD review. I will review the new movie, but I thought it'd be cool to review the DVD. And yeah, so Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D. Now, this came out a couple months ago. I got it for my birthday, and I was really pleased that Paramount decided to release this film in its original 2D format. I know a lot of people are petitioning and complaining about they're not releasing it, and it's just really pretty cool that they decided to listen to fans and give them what they want. But one thing that kind of pisses me off is the fact they released this movie once separately, then they got all the movies together and or 1 through 8 anyway, and released that in a box set with a bunch of special features, extra discs and shit. And now Paramount are re-releasing all of them again in deluxe edition formats. Come on, guys, how much fucking money are you gonna milk out of our wallet? Seriously. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. But my transfer is nice. Sound quality good. Um, the 3D effects now, some of them work, some of them don't. I've watched this now, I think twice in 3D, and most of the time I get a fucking headache. Uh, some of the cool tricks, like the yo-yo, and I think the eyeball effect pops out of the dude's eye socket. That is about two that I can honestly think that work really good. But other than that, most of the time you gotta take the glasses off for a few minutes to get rid of your fucking headache because that's pretty much what it happens if you can sit through this all the way with the glasses on. But it's cool nonetheless. Um, the 3D glasses that are included with this, I got two pair. I don't know if everybody else got two pair with them, but it's just the 80s red and blue lenses. I think it's cool how Paramount made the glasses look like Jason's mask on the front, and they stamped the Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D on the side. Some blood splatter. Nice little touch rather than just, you're giving me a plain Jane pair of glasses. But, and it's funny too because, I mean, look at this. They give you all that cool shit and then they just do that with a disc. Cheap ass, you know? But anyway, I'm just gonna breeze through the movie now. And, yeah, so anyway, the movie was directed by Steve Meyer. He did Friday the 13th Part 2, House, Warlock, Halloween H2O, the horrible, horrible piece of shit Day of the Dead remake, and was made for $4 million, which was a pretty big budget considering this is Friday the 13th. For God's sakes, I mean the first one was made for 650,000, and I know they put some money into this for the 3D effects. So I mean it looks really, really good. One of the better looking Friday the 13th in my opinion, and it stars really nobody that's really worth mentioning. I can remember Larry Zerner. He's the guy that played Shelly, and that's about it. But anyway, basic story is Jason's not dead after part two, and he makes his way through a country market. Wife and husband kills them, gets his new clothes, and then there's this group of high school kids who go to the lake, and then Shelly's character and this other bitch end up meeting this biker gang in a market, and they get in a fight with them. Biker gang follows them back. Jason takes out the biker gang, and then Jason pretty much weeds through the cast one by one. And the cool thing about this movie, he gets his fucking hockey mask. Thanks to Shelly, that fat annoying fuck. That is pretty much the basic plot of the whole fucking movie. There's not really much in this, but I mean it's a Friday 13th, so there's not really much to the stories of any of these fucking sequels. But this movie's alright. It's not my favorite of the series. I know it's a lot of people's favorite, but I prefer the final chapter. It's one of the better of the sequels. definitely better than part 5. Um, I think I like it better than part 6, but like part 4 is my favorite. So it's like 4 or 5 best for me, like the whole damn franchise. But Richard Brooker plays Jason this time around, and I know Steve Miner just pretty much hired him because he was 6'3", and he needed a big guy. And he wasn't really a big bulky guy, so he had to wear padding underneath his costume, which is kind of interesting because I know George Wilbur had to do the same thing in Halloween 4. But the makeup effects are, good. This movie's not overly gory. I know the MPAA had to cut a lot out, but you do get, the infamous dude walking upside down on his hands. I guess like chopped in half, which is nice touch, and you get the classic knife through the throat of the chick, a la Kevin Bacon style from part 1. So there's some good kills overall, and of course the squeezed head with the eye popping out. But one thing that I didn't like about this fucking movie was the damn ending. They just recycled the basic idea from the first movie, and it doesn't not work at all, in my opinion. Yeah. Jason's mother coming out of the fucking lake. I'm gonna ruin the fucking movie in case no one's seen this movie. If they haven't seen this movie, then I don't know what the hell your fucking problem is. Jason's mother comes out of the lake, right? Well, didn't her head get fucking chopped off in the end of part 1? Come on, guys, seriously. That doesn't make sense to me. She's beheaded at the end of part 1. Into part 3, she comes lunging out of the fucking water just like Jason did, and I don't know. I didn't get it. Even if it was a dream sequence or whatever, I don't fucking get it. Whatever. I mean, to each his own, but I thought the ending was fucking lame. But anyway, Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. It's an okay entry in the series. Like I said, I prefer Part 4, but 3 out of 5 fuck yous, just because the 3D aspect is pretty cool. And you also do get the option of watching this without the 3D, which I think that's cool if they give you the option. So anyway, check out my other reviews, and everybody stay fucking brutal.